Alright everybody, this is my new toolbox. It is the Craftsman 2000 series, and this is the bottom portion, this is the top portion. What I'm doing now, I'm going to go ahead and paint all this chrome that is on here for these handles. I'm going to go ahead and actually paint them this blue color that you are seeing. Sorry about the mess right now, but my workshop is under construction, so I'll be painting it this blue color. And I'm going to replace this toolbox and make a little bit more space so that this toolbox can fit. But I'm not, a big fan of the chrome, but I'm just trying to keep the black and blue theme that you see going on here in my garage. So that's what I'm going to do, and just to kind of show you how I've been taping all this up, I'll go ahead and just put a paint drop cover on top of the whole toolbox. Next thing I do, I go ahead and cut slits. And that makes the top slit. And what I kind of do is kind of open up the drawer a little bit. And I'll go ahead and put this around the bottom portion. And I'll go ahead and put this on this side as well. And the next thing I'll go ahead and do is tape. I'll kind of tape all the edges along in here. Trying to make this where you guys can see everything. I'll take the bottom portion of the drop cloth, and then I'll just tape all the edges. And I just do that all along the whole top area. Then what I'll do next is kind of push everything down really good. And as you can see, all the edges are taped. So what I'll do now is slowly shut it. And as you can see, everything is covered on the bottom. And everything is covered on the top. So tomorrow, it is late right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and spray. I'll spray all this since everything is all taped up. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is tape the whole thing. And then let me go and get that taped and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. And then tomorrow I will begin the process. Alright, what I noticed for this bottom drawer half, this drawer goes in too much. You can see this one here. So if I paint it, this top trim will not be exposed. So actually what I have to do is I just put some quick cardboard inserts here. That way I will be able to paint the trim on this portion right here. So you just want to make some cardboard inserts or whatever you can just to kind of help separate this. So that's just kind of what I did. I'm gonna have to cut these in half a little bit more so it doesn't stick out that much, but I'll still be able to get under the trim with it like that. So just FYI. All right, we have completed the taping of all the chrome pieces on the Craftsman toolbox. So I am going to go ahead and paint those this blue color, just so everything matches my garage, my workshop. And I'm just trying to match everything. That way everything it looks uniform when I put it in here. I think it'll look pretty good. So just want to go ahead and do a chrome delete. Just black all these out. I mean, make all these the blue cover that I have here. So I'll start spraying these and so you guys can see what they look like. Alright, so I've gone ahead and completed the taping on all these bottom drawers. I did have to put some of these cardboard inserts in there just to keep these exposed, because if these cardboard inserts, they're just too far in there and this top part of the chrome wouldn't get painted. So just kind of FYI. Everything other than that, everything looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and get these painted. Alright, here's my Craftsman series. It's all taped up. This morning I came out and some of the cardboard was wedged in here. I forgot these are all soft close, so the drawers are trying to close. So I actually had to pull these out a little bit further. And then also on some of the Scotch tape, it was just coming up, so I had to redo some of it this morning. I don't know what they changed, but whenever I was using the 3M before they had acquired each other, I think it seems like the other tape was better, and these just keep coming up. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this now, and I'm gonna change it to the blue color. And I'm using this Rust-Oleum high performance enamel. It's the safety blue color. So here we go. But I spray another coat on here. I'm also going to focus on the bottom. And I didn't realize a lot of the wind had pulled some of the lining or some of the cover down that I had covered up. Some of the tape just came off. So just be careful. Alright, so now that we got the first coat on, I'm going to go ahead and spray the second coat. I'm going to focus on the underside a little bit. But what you also have to pay attention to is make sure you're not spraying the underliner here. Some of my tape did come off, and just with all the wind, of course, that I'm spray painting right now in, some of this all kind of came down, so I have to work on fixing some of those spots later where the black might have been sprayed with some blue. Just not real happy with this tape I got. It just keeps coming off, but let's go get the second coat on. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put one last coat on. All right, there we go. I'll do a reveal here shortly. All right, a few things to note whenever you are painting this. Just make sure wherever you're to paint it, I'd probably just keep it there. So when I was moving this around, these are soft door closes, so they try to close. They even close on my cardboard, making it smaller, and I had to pull each of the drawers out because these were not being shown. So that was one bad thing. So have it where you want to paint it, insert your cardboard, and you should be fine. But since there are soft door closes, they're all trying to close. Whenever I moved it, when I was trying to keep some of the doors open, they opened, and it messed up all the lining of my cardboard. So on these bottom doors, I had to go ahead and take them out and then just kind of pull the doors open. But in the process of painting, some of these doors kept trying to close, or when I was in the process of moving, some of the doors were trying to close, and then it stretched out some of my lining at the bottom where I had it real tight. So make sure you just tape really good underneath as well. There were some spots we'll see in the reveal where I may have gotten some of the black part, but that would be fine. I'll go ahead and get those worked out. So that's about it. All right, so I'm gonna start taking some of this paint cloth off, and we'll see how it looks. Alright, so this is what it looks like so far. But once I get in spot, I will do it. Alright, and now we have a reveal here of the Craftsman, where I have painted all of the chrome for the handles. It was actually a Rust-Oleum safety blue color. So this is what it looks like. And I'm actually gonna have to take out take these off right here. Alright, so finally we are finished with this. Next thing I have to do is pretty much just fill this, and once I do, go ahead and get this in the workspace. And sorry for the mess, I'm just working on getting all this cleaned up. It is going to go right there. So that is what it looks like for right now. So this is what it is after I painted everything. So it looks really good. All right, and here is my Craftsman, and the chrome has now been painted to the blue color to match the whole theme that I have. As you can see, my drawers and shelves It's a little misaligned now, but it will be fine. It was just because it was built for something smaller, but I wanted to pick up the bigger tool set because they're having a great sale. All right, we have now completed the Craftsman. Oh, I did forget to take out that sticker, so have completed the Craftsman tool set. I had dechromed all the chrome and made everything blue just so it can kind of fit the theme that I have kind of going on here in the shop right now. But this is what it looks like. I'll do a review of my whole workshop once it is complete. I don't know if I've ever done a garage makeover, but as you can see, the floor, everything's just kind of a mess. Everything has been redone probably over a year ago, so I'm real late on that video, but okay, so here's what's complete now. I have my old cabinets along with this tool chest now that is complete. Only thing I gotta do is fill it up. Alright, if you like what you see, subscribe.